So you might be sad to not hear that I've
Wait.
lost the sound.
Huh?
That the start stop sound, the click, because I have a new keyboard that I'm using. So
Oh my god, he got a new keyboard because we pointed it out.
No, it genuinely wasn't that. It's been sitting on my counter for a little bit. Because it's a keyboard from a sponsor that I've been meaning to switch to for a while, but I'm just lazy when it comes to changing any part of my setup. So
you finally plugged it in because of
I didn't actually, but it does feel nice as a keyboard.
It does feel nice, yeah.
Anyway, I keep trying to zoom in, but we're not defining. Yeah, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, MC Pro Hosting. If you are interested in grabbing a Minecraft server, check the links in the description of the stream of the YouTube video to get 25% off your first month. They host our server here. They can host one for you. You can play vanilla Minecraft, you can play Ragnamod, you can play even other games that they offer, so thanks to them for sponsoring. And yeah, check it out. So, what's up, everybody?
Hi.
Listen, the click. Sad without
it. I didn't realize we had started because I didn't hear the click.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even think we have started. I think this is all a ruse.
It's all a ruse.
Trying to get me to say something.
Yeah.
I see that there has been some work done here, and it looks very exciting.
It looks. It was hard not to go and collect all the rings, but I refrained.
Please don't.
Cling, 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 cling.
I like the zine and Sparkles influence here with things. It's very cool.
The what? The what?
Thank you, White People.
Green Hills Aqua Ruins.
Yeah.
This is wild looking. I don't even know, how do you float rings like this?
Listen, I fixate on things, all right? If y'all don't mind, by the end of the month, the entire base is probably just going to be a different biome from the Sonic dimension. But
that's pretty cool.
That's
what is the
zine influence
thing?
It's this item over here. It's a text projector. You can type in anything you want, select the color, padding, font size, and block offset, and you can display text over things. It's really cool. Cyclic has some really neat things I've been finding out that kind of fit in the theme of what I'm doing here.
Sure. The one thing I would caution, Cyclic has a lot of really interesting things, none of which works 100% right. So you kind of you kind of learn that like Cyclic is the answer if you can't find something else, but in general you want to try and be like, Cyclic, do we want to use that? Like not to say that these aren't awesome. I'm not trying to take away at all. I'm just as a general rule, like, you know.
Oh shoot! I collected a ring.
He collected a ring, didn't he?
I didn't.
I didn't.
How do I place it? How do I place it? How do I place it down?
With many commands.
Oh, that is cool. That is clever.
Yeah, I didn't know we had angel blocks in here, but we do. They're scaffoldings. They're really nice.
Yeah. Wait, so this is crazy.
Yeah.
Do we want to track walk or do we want to? Oh, is it ready, by the way?
It's half ready, I'd say. So Green Hills is done. Aquatic Ruins is not done at all, and that's where I thought that maybe we could do it collaboratively, because I feel like completing the entire course on my own would be pretty lame. It's a multiplayer thing after all. But yeah, no, Green Hills is essentially done. It's runnable if you want, but yeah, I don't have the middle done.
Runnable.
Like the actual connection from the edge over here back to the start. But otherwise, yeah, I've had a lot of fun figuring out some stuff. Fans are probably my favorite block in the entire mod pack. I love them dearly.
Not from Sonic, though.
No, the Cyclic fans.
Okay.
Cyclic fans.
So they can blow the vans. It seems like, is that correct?
Yes, they blow the vans.
Okay. Wait, should we try this, or is it better to wait?
I mean, I was figuring we would wait until the whole course is done.
Yeah.
You know, for like a full showing of it, get like a presentation and stuff. But
I think that's reasonable.
Okay. I mean, it just looks so cool and so tempting.
We understand that you're impatient, but you know.
Unbelievable.
I promise you, I'm the more impatient one. I'm currently screaming at myself to not pull an all-nighter and try and finish it in one go.
So
giving myself patience and time with it.
Reminds me of a fond memory, if you'll wax nostalgic with me for a moment, Pete. You mentioned Cyclic fans, and it makes me think. I couldn't even tell you what mod pack it was. It was the early days, but I made a nice little square thing with just ice on it, and then fans that blew the players around, and then I managed to and when you were getting blown around, like you couldn't move. And I managed to set Jordan up so that when he logged in, got blown onto the course, and then was just being slung around in a square, ding, 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 like a pinball machine, while screaming at me until I finally let him out. Apparently, it was Sky Factory 3.
that was Sky Factory 3 a while ago.
Yeah, that was one of the early ones. Yeah. Anyway, good memories. Anyway.
Well, I'm happy to bring back a little bit of nostalgia food.
Yeah. I'm sure Jordan enjoyed it too.
I definitely enjoyed that quite a lot.
I can hear the smile in your voice while saying that, trying to contain the enjoyment.
So our environmental tech stuff is done. We are maxed.
Sick.
If you need any of the crystals, we should have however many you need. So
I mean, we got the start of Goober going. Oh yeah, we should mention. That's what we did on Sunday. Is we got Goober going, made the Goober seed, got some Goober ingots, and
I built a brazier.
Yes. Oh. So, do we want to today go to Alf? And I don't know. Were you thinking we should work on the racetrack as a collaborative effort today, or was that another day or something like that?
Totally down today if you want to brainstorm some ideas, but I'm also down with Alf.
Okay, I feel like Alf probably won't take up the entire time.
Sure. Yeah, we've been talking about Alf for a while. It'd be nice to get Alf out of the way. Did
you guys want to go to Alf yesterday, but wait for me?
We did. Yes. Well, I mean,
2 days ago, but yeah.
Man.
Oh, also, we made an infinite drive, so storage is no longer ever an issue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. That's pretty handy because then you don't have to worry about storage. Like we have 22.3 million sand. Should you need some?
Oh yeah, that's wow. Okay, so that's infinite storage. That's not a creative item. Like one of the creative.
No,
that's just an infinite storage disk.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, so Mr. Legit, how do we get Mr. Legit over to where Mr. Legit needs to be?
Isn't there a monster ball or something like that you can throw at him?
A Pokeball? No, the mob
I know the mob imprisonment doesn't,
work.
But there's one that's ranged, and if you use ranged on him, then it can work.
Oh, you know what? Can we? Oh no, we can't swab him. Right, we can't swab him. That's the problem.
Hey guys, I got a one-range figure up here without cheating.
Who's to? We got one down here without cheating. Where's yours? Oh yeah, he's right here.
Stuttering because you're nervous.
Quantum catcher is what we need.
Yeah. I can't believe you. Pete, I can't believe the implications you've made. The accusations.
I would never cheat. Those
neither would we.
Landed there naturally without my doing.
Okay, how do we get the arcane crystal? Do you have a means of generating more arcane crystal?
Asked that last time.
And what was the answer again?
If you type in arcane crystal, well, you won't anymore. But anyway, we have the seeds for it. I can just.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess we don't need.
Do you want to throw those down? I don't actually see the seed.
I'm working on it right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
They are in place.
Exciting.
And if I set this to go here, actually, let me make sure there's. Oh, you updated the pathway.
Wait, where the frick did he just go? Oh, is it nighttime? It is nighttime. We will need.
Oh dear. Your pathway. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, with the death eggshells.
Yeah.
The kind of blue and purple spots. Yeah. Because I figured if you're gonna be driving down here with the garage and everything, it should be themed.
Why is this not importing? It's important that we import.
Anyone want to sleep?
Oh, that's blocked. Okay. We have so much sand. Interesting. Okay.
I've heard you use the term goober so much that I did look up goober in JEI to only find the one item.
Let's go. Oh, wait, you can swab a wandering trader. Just kidding. We don't need to do any of that. What the frick? I thought you couldn't swab a wandering trader. Someone gave me misinformation.
So, guys?
Yeah?
You know, you might have missed this, Pete, but it was recommended that I swap out the chests over here for backpacks because you can do compression and stuff with them. And they also, that way, if something went wrong and it got backed up, it would just hold on to it instead of it, like, backing the entire system up.
That's not worked well, has it?
I mean, that one.
There's nothing in it.
But this one over here.
That's a lot of sand.
Oh, yeah, that's a handful of sand. A sandful of hand, you might say.
You might if you were weird, but yeah, it's just like, oh, it seems a little backed up with sand. Let me take a look. And then I was like, oh, well, okay then. Yeah, we have some sand in our system.
That's good. Good thing we have an infinite drive.
Yeah, but the bad thing is we have to try and import all that to clear it out.
Yeah,
it's getting there.
It'll just take a little bit of time. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, now that I've actually stopped the bees from producing more sand, because I was like, you know what we have is enough sand. Anyway, there's a lot of sand, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's gonna take a moment.
Do we need sand?
Oh, hey, do you guys want to see this?
Well, I was using.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I was making compressed sand in order to grow sugarcane faster, but at a certain point it became silly.
Very silly.
I mean, it was like, 8.3 billion sand.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think we are ready to do the thing.
Okay. I don't know if we're ready. We could wait another week.
You think we should torment people?
Just.
No, I just think we need to wait a little bit longer to go to Alpha.
Makes sense to me. Sounds right.
Don't you understand?
Yeah. Okay. So, Pete, do you click on the middle thing with the wand to initiate once everything is in there?
Yep.
Okay. So there, and R.I.P. to this man's. Zine, would you like?
I'm kidding. Trolling.
Zine, would you like to witness?
I would. What you got?
Well, there he goes. Goodbye.
Oh, zoot.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, none of the stuff.
The blood of Vazir.
That's so sick. Okay, what are you doing? Why don't you want the silicon?
We have lots of silicon.
Okay.
And that can make the meat of Vazir.
Thank you for vomiting it all over me. That's very appreciated. Oh, you're not even just doing it to me. You gave Pete some silicon.
I have a lot of silicon.
It was some tough silicon balls.
Okay, so that would be in. Where is Botania? There it is. All right, so the next step is we just need to make the mead of Kvasir, which is a honey bottle. Do we have honey bottles?
The bees mod is pretty good for getting
we do have honey bottles.
We have some amount of honey bottles. Well, I mean, we don't have a ton of honey bottles, but we have honey bottles, and we could get more honey if we needed. We do have some honey blocks.
Okay, so here's what we need to do. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've got to do this. This will be Alf. All right, everybody, initiate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I clicked it.
Cool. And that should be Alf.
And
good.
You silky touched
it.
All
right. So long, suckers.
That didn't work very well.
That didn't work at all. What?
Maybe now you can go through the portal?
Oh, maybe now I can go through the portal. Whoa!
Oh.
It happened. I made it to Alf.
He finally hit Alf.
Thank God we got rid of that guy finally.
All right, tear down the portal. We'll be on our way.
Okay. I put the waystone down. Did it work?
Alf.
I'm in.
Yo, that is so cool that works.
First thing, whispering.
I'm not hearing whispering.
He's right there.
Oh, that man's got it. This looks relatively similar to the overworld. But just with more Enderman sounds. There's a lot of petal apothecaries around here. Oh, you know, there is a lot of Dreamwood, actually. That's convenient, to be fair.
That's nice.
We're just going to come in
There's
here.
A dessert petal apothecary right there.
Destroy all Dreamwood.
Adzuki beans?
That seems like something we haven't eaten before.
It's not edible.
Nettable?
It's nettable. They make magic beans that are not edible. Interesting.
So,
you can cook
basically, the other side of the portal was Enderman all along?
Endermen have been sending us all these things all this time.
They've been throwing it all back to us.
Oh my God! Look at all the living rock, though. That's nice.
Oh, there a lot of living rock?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Is there a freaking roguelike dungeon here?
Probably.
There's a roguelike dungeon here.
Wait, the underground is living rock. Literally, it's just any stone is living rock.
Yep.
Oh,
we no longer have to make living rock. I have picked up some living rock.
That's well convenient. Is there living wood normie trees as well? Oh, there is living wood normie trees, isn't it? Or is that, no, never mind, that's cherry wood. Do you have any living wood trees?
There's elementium ore.
What?
Dragonstone ore.
Holy heck.
Yeah, that's actually nice. I got 11 dragonstone out of that.
The dungeons are the exact same.
They're not alphified?
Not sure what I expected.
That's so sad. I wanted alphified
Metamorphic
dungeons.
forest stone. Metamorphic taiga stone.
What about living wood trees? That's disappointing that there's no living wood trees.
First thing he gets when he's here is disappointed.
Yep. Oh, golden grass from Botania. Fancy. Oh, you can get little, there's Bifrost blocks, and there's mana pools laying around with mana in them.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's a roguelike dungeon I just ran into. Okay. Well, I have some living stone now, so don't worry. We've got all that. There's not that much dragonstone. Like I only found a little bit. There's a little bit of elementium, a little bit of dragonstone.
I found an elf village with a bunch of endermen.
Do they give you elf like trades?
No, they just kind of shoot me.
Huh.
I mean, you know,
enderman. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, they do trade. This is a Farlander novice, and it trades clay and flint for endumium crystals. So actually, there are some villager mans and ones that are trying to kill me too.
Endumium.
Is that from the mod, though, or is that from the Farlanders mod?
This is definitely Farlanders, but we'll just consider them
elves.
Sure, yeah, elves.
They're elves.
Elves.
They're alphas?
Oh, apparently you can find those in the overworld too. Got it. Understood.
Yeah, but those aren't the same.
I found a vexing archwood log.
I found a tower. Oh, this is a roguelike tower. Never mind. A vexing archwood log.
This is an Ars Nouveau thing, but interesting.
So basically, Alpha is full of other mod stuff and doesn't have much of its own because they really haven't spent time building an entire dimension. It's just like, yeah, sure, you want to go there, okay. But where's the elves? They've sent
just a place to
you mean the
harvest resources.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but given the recipes and how expensive it is and how time consuming it is to do the living rock and stuff, this is welcome in my book.
That's what you guys wanted all this time?
I picked up 8.7 thousand living rock, so we got that.
Okay, that's cool. It's also like it's very solid underneath here, so it's like very easy to get a lot of levels.
Well, yeah. I don't know that levels have ever been much of a consideration.
Oh, they've been a big consideration for me all the time.
Alfheim Pixies. I don't know if they're good for something, but they're all over.
Oh, right. Use the dank. Right.
That's what I was doing.
That. I forgot about that. That's so smart.
Oof. Imagine being that guy.
Imagine being me and being dumb.
And dealing with taxes.
How did I get nausea, though?
Imagine dealing with taxes. Okay.
Okay. There's a okay, I think you.
Yeah, the Bifrost
Bifrost
and stuff I mentioned.
Yeah. Okay.
I just found one of those too. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Bifrost blocks were used to be kind of cool in the day, and now a little bit less so.
I remember when they were a trade in Vault Hunters Season 1.
Do you remember them from My Night Season 2?
That not as much, no.
So it was really annoying because they were a really cool block, and we tried repeatedly to create them. But I've always had a little bit of like bone to pick with Botania because he made his stuff very specifically so that you couldn't like spawn it in and couldn't like it was really obnoxious. We spent a lot of time trying to get it to where we could place it and use it, and I don't think we ever did. Because it was all programmed to basically like not place right, and anyway, there was it's too obscure and distant for me to remember exactly, other than just knowing that that there was like some issue with the whole thing, and it was all because he made it specifically. He's like, no, you can't use my blocks unless you use my mod, and it was just like dumb.
Got it.
So
sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, I was bitter to my heart. Anyway, that's that story. There's a mine. Oh God. Comments full of My Night.
What? Oh, like on this video?
I mentioned it, so you know.
Oh, is that usually what happened? Were there any good comments on this last one, by the way? Speaking of comments,
just people saying, you know, it's not the same without Pete. Where's Pete? I didn't watch it because Pete wasn't there, and I only watched.
Oh, those were my burner accounts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, understandable.
Got it. I wanted to watch and was immediately disappointed because you guys suck and Pete's the reason why I'm
pretty much. Without Pete,
understandable.
Without
really.
Pete, there can be no Pete.
I can delete those comments. I'm sorry.
And you know, understandable. Like I said, we get it. We understand. You are heard.
I mean, Pete is pretty elite.
He is. One of the interesting things that people talked about with Pete, though, that was kind of just an interesting observation, and I thought, was they're like, you know, there's an irony and a beauty to Pete is, you know, the speed runner that they've added, and Pete has slowed them down, not in a hindrance way, but in a I want to see, and has kind of made us stop and take in everything that's happening, and as with a sense of wonder and all that, and they're like, I like that, like he's helping us to encounter more rather than our, you know, our typical race for the ME system, race for the end that can happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, moving on.
Well, it was kind of funny because, you know, when I first hopped on this series, I know that you guys have been doing this for years, so I really had no idea of your guys' pacing. And we didn't really like talk about that before starting, which I definitely should have. But when we first started, I think it was in the first or second episode, because we did a 2-piecer to start off on the first day. The first things that we did was like go on the quest book, and you guys were just checking off like, all right, this mod, this quest, do this quest, and get this reward. And I was kind of sitting there like, oh, I don't know what to do. Hey guys, I'm gonna go get some rose quartz for the. And I remember handing Zine a little bit of rose quartz. I was like, look, I got some in the chest, and I clicked a quest reward for it. And he's like, good, nice, bud. Good job.
He's like, great. I don't click quest rewards, so you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it then. But,
I didn't say that. Plus, early on, I actually did collect a few quest rewards. I stopped pretty early, but you know, back in the day, it did happen.
Back in the 2000s.
Back in the 2000s, exactly. Anyway, but no, like with the Mighty Knight thing, just mentioning it, and then it's like all the comments. That makes me think of like, isn't it the worst when you, for whatever reason, you're moving too fast, you mistake, and so it's like you misnumber the episode. And so it's like or you have the wrong or you have the wrong thumbnail number. Thumbnail, and then it's like no matter how quickly, how instantaneously you replace it, pretty much 90% of the comments on that video now are people saying, "By the way, did you know?" And it's like I understand the desire to be helpful, but the part that confuses me,
I've legitimately stressed some people out though by misnaming something.
What just confuses me is it's like, how do you go into it and then go, I'm going to write a comment, and you go into the comment section and you add that when there's already clearly like 400 comments all saying the same thing, and yet that one confuses me. But yeah, so I always try and make extra sure to get that right, because it's like, I don't get that many comments, and so the comments that I get, I want to be like actually applicable, as opposed to, hey, did you know quality this thing that you fixed 2 seconds after posting has still or happened, yeah. So anyway, that was my talk about comments.
Ozzy, are you calling the viewers unobservant then?
No, I'm not calling anyone anything. I'm commenting on what I've seen as a general practice, and whomever feels seen, maybe you should ask some questions about yourself. That's not me asking questions. It's you, But yeah, I actually
Zane calls me valid and then generalizes me.
It's you get into the whole YouTube thing, and it's like all engagement's good engagement, whatever, and it's like I don't know, man.
Zane is like, no,
I really
that is not accurate.
I really am. I have the word first gray listed. If you type first, even if it's it's like it does not show up.
Even if you are first,
I don't care.
Pass.
Like no one cares.
I care. Sometimes I've written first on my own videos.
Okay, well there you go. You would be gray listed on mine, and I would go in and I'd be like, oh, and I look at it and I'm like, this is a valid comment, and I approve it, and this is valid, and then the rest I'm like, nope, and And if I'm just browsing the comments and I see 42nd, then I get, you're supposed to
You don't appreciate 42nd?
I mean, it's the answer to the universe. I get that. But still, I'm just saying, like, general numbers of it. I don't do well on YouTube because I'm not willing to engage with, like, just noise. I don't know.
I mean,
is it anything other than noise? Isn't it just shouting into the void?
I mean, we're transmitting noise right now when you really think about it.
We're transmitting electronic signals that get converted into noise. I remember when I first asked about, like, if the speed of sound is like 600 miles an hour, how do we talk on the phone with someone across the country? And then I got an answer pretty quickly. Well, no, I was like 8 years... It's like 8 years old, and
that's actually like that's funny because it's like on the one hand, it's a little bit funny, but on the other, it's like that's kind of a brilliant, like, well thought, like at an 8-year-old, like I'm impressed, but in a like that is hilarious sort of way. But it's like that's genuinely like way to think it through, man. Like I think in a way that's a completely legitimate question because you're not understanding.
Thank you.
The conversion that happens in there. But yeah, that's
I'm like, is my voice actually really fast sound? My voice is very impressive.
Faster.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I needed that. That was weighing on me for decades.
No. I think that's very like insightful in a way. Like I think that's a very good question.
Thank you. Now I need to figure out how I blood magic.
How do blood magic? Oh, you're building the next the next tier.
Wait, you guys left Alf? Oh, okay. I'm going home.
I just barely left.
How
long
have you guys been for?
No, like seconds. I just barely walked in. I was like, all I'm doing is just revealing more map, and there's literally nothing here. So I'm just gonna go back home. And then it turns out Jordan was already here. He'd gotten bored long ago, and I was like, oh, okay. I spent a long time doing a bunch of auto crafting stuff that I can't remember what it was all the day. Oh, I set up all the gears and all the plates to be auto craftable now so that we don't have to go to the stamper anymore. So saying.
Very cool.
Just saying. Did that.
Cool. Okay. This is tier 4. Do I need to, like, if I just build the structure, can I just, like, I guess I can just probably keep upgrading. I guess I don't. It's reinforced. Okay, so hopefully this will just work. Tier 2, so it's a blank slate. That's really reinforced.
Okay. No more. I refuse.
What if just a little more?
Hey. Oh, that's sick.
Well, this is bothersome. Okay. I got it. Come on, little air conditioner. Don't give up on me now.
Are you imbuing? I may have imbued. I may have gone too fast.
That, like, are you emuling or something? I was like, what?
Oh, it's done. I see. Okay, so now I can just bring this up to tier 4, and we will be good. Heck yeah. Okay, now level 4.
Nope.
That's significantly more. Huh. Okay, then.
All right, so that's there.
That's 7.
The word on the street is that the netherite crafters are actually faster. More. I thought they were not.
Hey, this is really good that we now have 50 million living rock. So, we like this. We like this a lot.
Oh, I should probably... Stack speed.
You can hopper in and out of the Blood Altar, right?
There was something about that. I know there was something doable with it.
Let's find out. What the frick? Eh? Oh, it's just going straight through. Rip. Okay, it needs to be a filtered pipe. That's unfortunate.
Remember that thing got pretty chunky back in the day?
Oh, yeah, it becomes a very, very big boy. Most definitely.
We have a lot of sand.
Okay, so...
Good day for sand and drawers.
It is.
Hey, Zine, you are the pipes master. Oh, okay. Just put it... how do I add an item filter to... Good Lord.
Is this supposed to be pulling from up there?
I want it to pull blank slates, basically.
Only blank slates?
Yes.
So, what we need to do is we need to craft an ultimate pipe upgrade. There we go. And then we put it in here. Yes. So now if you right click on this pipe, you can select what you want, and it's in whitelist mode, so you just click on add.
All right.
You gotta click on this.
Oh.
So the cool thing.
Wait.
So you click on add, and you put the item into the item/tag spot up in the top left.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Submit. It is submitted.
And if you want, like, but it's kind of pretty. It's actually fairly smart in that you can like do stuff that matches a tag. So if you did like hashtag apiary or something, then it would grab everything that has that hashtag or that MBT that matches that.
Okay.
So, and then also you can invert the you can invert the list. So it's like. At some points, I wanted hashtag compressed block because I wanted every compressed block. But say I didn't want compressed sand, I could then say I want to add a whitelist for compressed sand, but I want it inverted, which actually blacklisted against everything else, even though it has a matching. Anyway, it goes and does things. It's neat.
Is it trying to do all of them at once? It is trying to do all of them at once rather than just doing one at a time. Yeah, don't worry. I got more blood where that came from. Okay.
Do you need help? I can help.
No. Please do not kill me.
Oh.
Wait, why? Oh, there we go. I was bleeding too quick there. Is that working? Why did you poison me?
Me?
Did you poison me?
Yeah, because of my venom, yeah. You know how it is. Poison amongst friends.
I think what the frick? I think I made it too fast. I think I ruined everything. Did anything? Nope, nothing is working. This is fricked up. Oh no! Wait, this is so bad. I can't do that many at once.
All right, so there's that. I don't think we need the silicon anymore because we were getting all that for infinity, but we're there. So we can probably disengage. And then this.
Okay, that works. Great. That's good.
Can I put this there instead? Oh, it's just not even there anyway. There you go. And now place you.
Cool.
With.
By the way, are we able to, like... Am I not able to get any more Confit Bialdi because the rats are busted?
Well... You forgot to test the rats. So
I did forget to test it last time, and everyone was like, click Remy. And I was like, I don't know what Zine's doing now that we've ended the episode, and I don't want to crash the server in case it's something important, so.
So hard to say. He might be fine, he might be broken. I do not know, but those are, in fact, the two options.
They are.
I still say we should kill him.
Kill what?
Remy?
Never mind.
He wants to kill Remy.
I don't want to kill Remy. I never said that.
You want to kill me?
Not really, no.
Oh, sorry. No.
That's what Zine wants.
What? No, that's not what I said at all. All right, so that should now be going to the correct spot there. Okay, cool. So arcane crystals are auto-crafting. There we go. All right, your arcane crystal production is on its way. I don't know how many you need, but you got it. There.
There we go. All right. I've gotten a lot of what I need. Woo.
Good.
Exciting. How very exciting. I can't remember what happens when you do like different runes for the blood magic. Like, what does that accomplish for you again?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Blood shards. Oh dear. Oh, holds more blood, speeds processing. Well, it's a good thing we've got a time in a bottle. So we don't need any of that.
So, Pete, we kind of abandoned you on your track while Jordan got distracted by blood. What did you want to do? How can we
I mean, I'm down with whatever. By the way, if you guys do need any time in a bottle, hit me up. I've got a little bit more than I'll ever need. Got a little over 40 hours in my bottle.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Could do a little bit of accelerating.
Oh my god.
I'm at 39.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, very nice.
I'm at 13.
Yeah, but you're also impatient as frick, so you always use yours.
I don't think I've used up that much.
Well,
I haven't used up like 27 hours. No shot.
I've allocated some good time in
I think
coming up with an idea and then promptly tearing it down.
There's also a certain amount of
Tire Chat says you use so much time in a bottle. Come on, guys. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
There's also a certain amount of offline work that happens that can contribute.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
meaning Pete and I do offline
a lot
work
of runes into this thing in order to make stuff.
Doesn't. Apparently, Jordan had no interest in helping Pete with the thing. I don't know. Honey blocks.
That's just my little temporary block. It's easy to break while I'm moving stuff. But yeah, I mean, so what I'm doing for this here is I'm trying to just make like a little verticality challenge in getting up the trees. I'm trying to give like a few different options for players to drive. They want to go to the left, more difficult jumps, more direct paths.
Okay.
I'm just kind of seeing what lines up with what here.
But hear me out. Let's see. What's one of our gadget? That's the exchanging gadget. Do we have a building gadget? Do we not have a building gadget?
I have a building gadget you could borrow.
I can just either cheap AF. I'll just buy one. There we go. Honey.
Congrats on the inscription tool.
Was it me? Who? What?
Oh yeah, I'm just snagging a bunch of these for the sake of quests because apparently I need these to do stuff.
He needs them. Where's our? Oh, there they are. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Okay, and then I need one more.
What's your gun, with that building gadget?
Oh, sorry, I poisoned a car. It'll be fine.
Oh, what? I feel like I should take a break from this in order to go help you guys with the track because obviously.
No, blood it up if you want.
No, I think I should. Why does that not work?
All right. Now the question is,
if there's anybody with racing experience, it's you.
Pete, do you think this is gonna work?
Oh, that's
it. Better work, or we are dead. Let's see where you're at. What are we doing?
Think I could slide?
Where are you?
I'm up on top of it. Use your minimap, boy.
I am using the minimap.
I'm just watching you move away from me further and further.
Where?
There's a giant wall of honey blocks down here, boy.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, the name tag positioning was way off. Hey, how you doing?
Interesting. Hey, I'm just wondering, like, can we do a honey block slide in the car? Okay, ow. Guess not.
Wait, so how is the honey blocks working in here?
Well, so far it hasn't. I'm trying to test it to see if we can
do slide on honey like players do.
Oh my god, you do.
Oh, does it work?
Oh my god, you do.
Dude, that's sick.
That could be interesting.
It's been surprising seeing because
I just fall off, man. You're so much better at this than I am.
Third person can help a lot if you don't go into like F5 mode.
I definitely was but I just wasn't sure if.
I just love how you have to kill the van in order to retrieve it.
Just wondering if there's a point where you can use a honey slide to get an advantage.
Oh, you mean like some kind of descent, maybe? Or are you thinking, what kind of advantage would you think?
Again, it's the idea being if you can, a skill based, you honey slide and you land in a one of your little teleports or just a forward pad. But
I think it would have to be
if
like
you miss it, then you
maybe there's lava on the ground or something like that, and you have to honey over it, but. I don't know how it would ever be faster otherwise.
Yeah, well, I mean, we use he has warps and everything like that, and then there's the vector plates and stuff that you could allow it. So if you fall off, then you don't get the access to the vector plate. But if you can honey slide over, then you can vector plate forward a bit.
Yeah. Do you want to check out the warp that I made, Jordan, just so you can get an idea of what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here. There, so directly in front of you, see if you can hit that.
Directly in front of...
right over here.
Oh, like that, sorry, inside of the hole, basically? Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't realize those are bouncy plates. So am I trying to get in there? Okay. Wait, work.
No, you're trying to get on top of this platform here.
Oh, I'm trying to get on top of that platform.
Yep, that's the shortcut. So there's two different ways that you can take. That way or the left. Oh, he hits!
Hold on. Wait, how does that work?
Bye!
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And then I fell off promptly.
Oh, clever. Except now I can't see a darn thing when I'm in F5.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
What the wait, where am I? Oh, there I am.
The perspective out of it almost makes it worse than the use.
Yeah, the track is designed to not be ran in third person.
It's better not to be? Okay.
Well, I mean, you can, but I made sure everything would be visible in the 12 FOV that the car has without it. Did you hit that on your first try? That was insane.
Oh, was it? Oh, I could barely tell what I was doing, but... Oh, God. These fans, though. I don't know if I'm a fan of the fans. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is rough. This is a real rough. Okay, well, regardless, sorry, I don't want to spoil it, but I see the warp. I see what you mean. Here, let me give you one of the Hornets. I can't tell if
okay.
Never mind. The Hornet's back in my inventory. Let me give you one of the Hornets. The Hornet's back in my inventory.
I made it.
Oh, you made it. Let's go.
Oh my God, the fans.
So does this? Okay, so these are like slime blocks that just you don't need to be bouncing from.
Yeah, they're just bounce pads.
Okay.
There's somewhere in between the like tier 3 bounce pads that get you up under the course, and then the red medium spring bounce pads.
Okay.
Make a nice medium between those two.
Yeah, Zine, I think what we could do is have maybe a shortcut vector plate that's like what's over here, and then you could, in theory, chain it via a slime slide to another vector plate, maybe?
Could be. Yeah. Okay.
Here, how do we...
Oh,
do you guys happen to have I have an idea. Do one of you guys happen to have a supply of bounce pads, or are they in the system?
I've got plenty of them. I'll throw them into the system right now.
Okay. What are they called specifically?
They're called the Classic Red Spring and Classic Yellow Spring.
Okay.
There's about 70 of them.
Cool. I'll take some of those. And then do we have any vector plates?
I think I have most of my backpack. I'll chuck a few in right now. There's some more thrown in right there.
Okay. Cool. All right. I have a concept. Do you guys have any like specific parts of the track blocked out that you don't want me to do anything on right now?
No. The entire aquatic side is basically open for whatever ideas you want to throw out.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I have an idea.
Okay, yeah.
That. And are there many aquatic bricks left? A handful.
I've got
handful
of materials in here.
And do you bounce the same height on? Do you bounce the same height with the van as you do yourself?
It's slightly lowered. So if you do want to test it accurately, you do have to hop into the van.
Got it.
It's like a block or two lower, I believe. Speed-wise is the same. So like forward momentum and velocity is the same. It's just general height is lowered.
Okay. Frick. Okay, not quite.
I don't know if there's a way to edit. I know at shift I can remove.
What's got you in the blues, Zine?
I'm just trying to think of a way to game the auto crafting a little, and I'm not coming up with anything.
What?
I want to be able to stick a stack, have the pattern be a stack of these to a stack of those.
Auto crafting, I wish I could help. I would like to, but
anytime
alas, I do not know much.
Anytime you're curious, I'd be happy to explain it to you. But yeah,
I can't wait for the. I can't wait for the Ace Race remix in Vans.
Oh yeah, you think it's coming soon?
Oh yeah. If not, we got to push harder for it.
All right. So vector plates are now auto craftable and all the sub parts to it as well. So you can just call on those and you'll get whatever you need now.
Oh, so you have to configure auto crafting before it actually allows that to be made. That's cool. How is that done through? Like, what do you
come down here.
Yep.
So basically, you have a couple different components. You have the crafters themselves. That's these guys along here. And they can either just be a generalized crafter or they can point at a machine and you can configure them to interact with the machine. So like these four over here, these are two crafters and then two of the assemblers. This one is for our furnace for cooking things, etc. If you right click on them, you can see that there are patterns inside of them, and those patterns are all how to make that specific item. So
I see. Okay.
So over here on the pattern grid, it looks a lot like a regular crafting one, but anything in JEI you find, you can actually just bring it up and then click on move items, and even if you don't have the item, it'll allow you to create that pattern. And so you choose purple stairs or a carved pumpkin. Well, not a carved pumpkin, but you choose whatever it is you want, and then once you like the pattern, you can hit the create, and that'll move one of these blank patterns and write it onto it, and allow you to then put it in the appropriate crafter.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So once it's in the appropriate crafter, if you look at it, say vector plates, if you look up vector plates, if there's none, then it'll say craft, like on the green one. But if there's already some, then you can shift control click on it and it'll allow you to make more, and you can just say how many. And then once that's set, you can click start and it'll tell you what to do.
Oh, that's fast too.
Where it's really nice is it will chain off of itself. So because we asked for the red, it knows it needs to make green, and because it knows how to make green, it'll just automatically do that all the way down. So in order to add the vector plates in, I added the red pattern, then the yellow pattern. Then I added, here's how you make black dye, and here's how you make those blanks, and then here's how you make the green and sugar
components all the way down.
And so, but once it knows how to do all those basic stuff, then it can build up off of that. So that's pretty cool. The other thing that can happen, and the chances of me figuring out an exact item that could work. Let's see. What's a redstone lamp? No. What? I just need to find something that I actually have like already a little bit of programming for, and that'll be useful. So hang on just a second.
Oh, that's sick. That's so sick.
How sick is it, Jordan? Tell us about your sickness.
So sick. That's so sick. Okay,
I'm loving
make sure
this.
You can't get onto the top.
Sounds pretty sick.
Gotta make sure.
I'm not gonna see it until it's done, but let me know when you
okay.
When it's
done. What are these lights? They're encased lamps.
I will have to actually like test this and ensure that it's viable, but I'm hoping that it will be
viable in terms of like being faster than just driving on the course itself.
No, that you can actually hit it. Well, I guess that is another consideration, is I might have made this too far over, and then it's gonna shoot you off the course.
Of course.
That was the part I had to take into consideration too. It was like, okay, if I'm using vector plates, don't shoot the driver off of the course when they can't see the floor below them.
Maybe I can just extend the, I'm going to extend the boundary a little bit over here just to safety it up a little bit.
So, Pete, if you come over to the crafting grid and search for encased lamp, right? We don't have any, and you should see it on JEI.
I see it on JEI. I see nothing in the crafting grid, though.
Yeah, so you click on it in JEI, and then I really tell you that to get to, and then click on the lamp. And so you should be at the crafting grid, but with the lamp recipe in front of you. Yep. If you move your mouse without clicking over the plus, you'll see a couple things that highlight blue.
Yeah, the chain and the glowstone.
Yeah. So basically, that's saying it knows how to make those. And so if you don't necessarily like, there's a lot of things that you only need. You need some crafted components on, but you don't. I don't need a lot of these lamps, so I don't want to create a literal pattern for them. But I might need the stuff to make a lamp for whatever it is I'm doing right there. So there you can actually use the control click, because it's saying, oh, you don't have these items, and it'll just start and craft those for you, so that then the next time you go back into the recipe, it'll automatically make it for you, or you'll have the items available to you, not automatically make it. So that's a way so that, again, for end items where you're making, you're several tiers down, but you only need one or two of them, you can say, oh, crap, I forgot to make X or Y, but the system knows how. You can just use that control click and have it make all the secondary pieces for you, and then you just handcraft the final piece without having to go into each one and be like, well, I need one of these, I need some sugar, I need some, this piece and that piece. So that can make it
really awesome.
Yeah, that was something I didn't know and only learned just a little while ago. So that's been pretty useful as well. As for,
I'm kind of loving refined storage the more that I look into it.
Yeah, it has a few quirks that I still prefer Applied Energistics over, but either way, like they're very similar and just a little bit, and it's pretty neat how you can have it do stuff. So the crafters are directional, and you can see like the 3s and then the 1 that shows you which way it's facing. So once you have a crafter pointing at a machine, then you have to configure the machine to accept the inputs on the correct spot. So like on this furnace, if you click on the open config, you can see that the top is set as an input, because that's where the crafter is going to be putting stuff in. And then on the right side, I have an importer to pull from it. So that's the right is the output. And then that way, inside that crafter, it knows, if I hand it a raw improved processor, then it's going to hand it to whatever machine. It doesn't know what the machine does, but it's going to expect at some point that coming back into the system from that machine will be the result. And that's actually pretty straightforward as well. If you look at the if you come over to the pattern thing and you say, like, you click on improved processor and use the auto crafting, it'll actually automatically move it over to a processing type pattern. and
Oh dang, okay.
Yeah, so that it's pretty smart there. I did have a little bit of issue where I was making these plates and stuff because it kept adding, like if you look at the auto crafting of an iron plate, well, I guess there's like 14 billion of them, but a tin plate, sure, whatever. There's a million different plates, but if you look at the auto crafting on some of them that go into the multi-servo, they have the die in them. I already have the die locked in place, so I had to figure out how to like remove that from the auto processing and set it all up because it doesn't actually need to be tried to be inserted there. So you get little quirks as you deal with different types of machines, and especially it really just gets complex when the machine needs second items or additional items that aren't just inputs. Like it needs this input with this modifier. That's where things get kind of crazy, and you end up just dedicating you end up just dedicating a machine to a modifier. So it's like I have 2 multi-servo presses over here because even though I have plenty of room in each of these crafters to handle all the recipes, one I have the gear working die and the other I don't because I can't make the system automatically put the correct die in as needed, that sort of thing.
Right.
So, anyway, like I said, you end up each machine needs its own little goofy finagling and touching, but once you get there, then you can do some pretty cool stuff and make things really nice. And I love it particularly for things like you used Mekanism a lot, like the alloys, right? Like once you get auto crafting set up so that it's like I just need some elite alloys, and it's like okay, boom, boom, boom. Let me make the small ones, then I'll make the middle ones, then I'll make the big ones, and here you go. Here's your elites. I don't have to, or even same thing along the way with vector plates. I don't have to worry about let me make more of the small ones so that I can then convert those to the meat, etc.
The fact that it incorporates with other machines is really nice.
The cascading is really nice.
Exactly. I can't think of how many times I had to go over to the machines to make 17 more alloys, and then just get in a situation where you're making the bigger ones, but then you run out of this one material and you have to make more of those, and you run out of another material, all to make the That's really nice that it can do that for you.
So with the alloys, again, they take a secondary, right? So they're a little bit complex, but what we'll end up doing is we'll end up making an infusing factory. We have one. I don't have it configured, but we have one. And so then I set up the infusing factory so that a crafter goes in on one side, and then another side has an exporter. And say I want it to be infusing with the redstone. Then the exporter is redstone, and I set the machine so that that's always going into the secondary, and then the crafter just hands it the iron, and it'll give me the basic alloy. So I'm not telling the actual processing pattern, hey, try and add the redstone into this, because the crafter isn't smart enough to do that. But I can configure a side to say this input always goes into the secondary, and I can configure refined storage to say always export redstone here. So I created a machine that one where it's the diamonds and one where it's the obsidian, like the different points, and you just end up with a machine.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Again, you factor out the secondary input per machine so that ideally you get down to where it's like, here, I'm going to hand you this, and everything else will just work, but this is all that's in the processing pattern, and then that way you can get it all chained up. So, with
all right there, Jordan.
I'm just testing my thing, just testing the thing.
Love the sounds. Keep it up.
I always appreciate testing my thing. I like to keep it in shape.
It's funny watching him through the glowing on the wall while he's doing this.
Just boing boing.
No, but that's super sick. I think I've got an idea of what I'm rushing when VH3 comes in.
Well, they kill all the auto crafting stuff.
It'll be gated, but
yeah,
I'll know what to work for at least. No, that's super sick. Well, thank you for giving me the tutorial rundown.
Of course.
Sorry, I can't chuck more information back and forth and conversate with you. It's definitely overwhelming.
No, it's very overwhelming, and I
do a very good job of explaining everything.
I get that it all falls
for dummies
right back out, but anytime you need help, I'm happy to help. Or if you just want me to, you can also go the Jordan route where it's like, hey Zine, can you make it craft this? And
unbelievable!
I'll be like, sure.
I put work in doing all those drives. How dare you?
And what are you off doing right now? You're making a silly course instead of being down here studying for the test.
Whoa.
I can't believe this guy.
This guy right here.
This guy.
Jordan, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
No problem. Okay, do you want to see my feature?
Nah.
Yes.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I've tried to incorporate Zine's idea of how can you make yourself be faster with a honey block slide. So...
Ooh.
Which seems challenging considering naturally it's something that slows you down.
Right, exactly. So I made it so your reward for honey block sliding is extreme vector plates.
Okay.
I missed the plate. Hold on. That's part of it. It's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah,
even for the creator.
The thing that kills me. Yep.
Dang it, I missed.
Oh wait, I love this.
I missed it. Shoot.
Wait, this is sick.
Thank you. I appreciate this. Come on. Hit it.
There you go. There you go.
Woo! And then we go.
You might want a stopping wall or something.
Extend that one out a little further, boss.
or just have a thunk wall to hit, but otherwise.
Wait, that's so sick. I love that.
I'll add a little bit of I'll add a thunk wall for sure.
A thunk wall.
Where did I end up off over here or so?
It was right here directly.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just add a little.
It's kind of important to note that the car's hitbox is literally a 1x1. Thank you.
I just my Terra Shatterer was active.
Say less. Yeah, the car's hitbox is a 1x1, so even like the tiniest little hole is something that the car can fall down into.
Got it. That does make sense.
Kind of annoying, but also helps make some pretty cool things. This is
there we go.
That's super sick. Is there a reason there's honey blocks down here?
Yeah, it slows you down a little bit. Well, I think it slows you down. I don't know if maybe it needs to be soul sand or not, but the idea is if you miss, it kind of slows you down because people were saying, well, you're kind of slowed, when you do the slide, right? So.
Oh, but the vector plates easily make up for that slowness. You're slowed for maybe a second or two at most.
Yeah, whatever is what it. You can kind of avoid those things though as well if you just kind of go to the side of them. So
true. Anywho. Where are the other? I don't have another car in my inventory. Who has
I tried to give it to you, and it kept going back into my inventory because some magnet stuff was happening. I think.
Oh, do you have the rest of them?
I have one car. I've just put it in the system.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to demo. Let's see. What's it called? Hornet. Definitely didn't mistype that when I looked it up. So okay. Do I have permission to try it myself, or should I wait?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh! There he goes.
Oh, that's nice. So fun. I love that. That's so sick.
All right, I've contributed. Hooray!
And I love the addition. Make more.
Okay. Oh boy, what else is there? It looks cool watching it. Like you get a huge boost from that extreme vector plate.
It's fun to spectate the driving too. That's what I'm thinking. Like when we wind up doing this, instead of it being like all three of us race at the same time, we could do time trial comparisons. Like we have a timer and like we could watch one person run the course and then another person does it instead of racing.
Right. I
guess it's still racing, but yeah.
Let's see. What should a tightrope? Oh yeah, you could do that. Like we do something where it's basically a soul sand pit, and you have to like tightrope across it or something like that.
Okay.
I
like that idea.
Let's see. Like, where could you do that?
I just built a wall right here. Like, yeah, hit the vector plates. You got to turn now. Slow do you go on the honey? Oh yeah, that slows you down decent, man.
I need to
let me see.
Figure out how to make it.
We kind of just take an area
like
like here, And oh wait, that's all leaves under there.
Maybe the bricks underneath it anyway. Doesn't really matter. Place the leaves with brick.
Yeah. Oh. So I was gonna flatten this and then put soul sand down and then have like a zigzag kind of tightrope across it. Basically.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
So this area would get skipped if you hit the vector plate correctly, essentially.
Oh, it also would. Yeah, I suppose. Should I do it further out then, so that you more? Wait. Yeah, maybe I should do it further out then.
Probably because the whole area is.
Yeah, this I would want this to be kind of a separate thing.
So now we need the efficiency upgrade, right?
All right, maybe I feel like it has to be at kind of a down. Oh yeah, maybe right here. This could be good.
Power energy upgrade. Yeah. Cool.
It looked like I caught much more speed the first time around.
Let's get pipes upgrade so that I can pull energy out faster, I assume.
Oh, so you land about here. Okay.
There we go. So now we need the importer going faster. Stack upgrade, which we already had one up. That's okay. I've already come this far, so there we go. And the speed upgrades for the other 3. Sure there. I was like, wait, I made an extra 3. And then that there and there. Okay. So.
Oh, yeah. So the honey section is essentially in the right in the middle. Okay.
It'd be better to get the infused redstone. So the question I'm just debating with myself is whether I want to bother with that now or if I want to come back to it. But at any rate, iron and basic alloy is going. So then the next alloy is diamond, which is using the enriched. Again, enrichment. Does it have secondaries or is it just a singular?
All right, so basically over here, I'm thinking
chamber poggies.
I'm just like completely covering the area with soul sand, and then the idea will be that there will be a way to avoid it if you just go on top of like a little kind of tightrope sort of deal.
So do I need anything in here? I think I just have this basic.
Wouldn't this be easier if you just use a...
So we want the gadget? Enrichment factory.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm going to show you your new best friend. Here you go.
Enriching.
Okay. Is that how you made the entire top of the thing?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Got it. That is so smart.
It's pretty nice.
It's
very nice.
Zane showed that to me when I was using an item that didn't register leaves properly. So instead of it being an 11 by 11 grid, I had to replace every single block manually, and that took a very long time.
How do I set the block that I want it to be?
Shift right click looking at that block.
Okay.
And then just right clicking will replace any block you're looking at with that block.
It's the same thing as I mean, it's basically it's just the building gadget GUI. You remember the building gadget?
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a way to expand the AoE?
Oh god, yes, please stop. Yeah, there's I don't know what let me see what the control key is for it.
For me, it was I set it to G. It wasn't bound properly.
OG.
It's under building gadgets. The name is range/overlay. If you look that up in your controls.
Okay.
Building you can probably just vein mine this entire top layer of soul sand and then just replace it in 5 seconds.
Oh.
So it keeps the same cohesion.
I mean, I feel like I don't need to. The flat is okay. It's okay. But yeah, this exchanging gadget is cool. That's a cool thing.
It's pretty aight. do I get you power? Do I just continue on the back?
Yeah, that's so much easier. Okay, so then the question is, how much... Wait, what is it doing here?
Is there a mod in the mod pack that makes walking travel slower than Soul Sand? Because I know there used to be that trick with... Well, like, Soul Sand obviously slows NC down like the van, but I'm wondering if there's a block that is even slower to walk on.
Soul Sand with ice underneath it?
That doesn't work, unfortunately. I tried that.
Really?
And the van just kind of glides over it like it was a normal block.
Let's see. I mean, Soul Sand, it is slower, right? Yeah, okay. Soul Sand's definitely slower. Yep. Cool.
The neat thing about Soul Sand you can do if you want to make it, because I think on there... Sure, it's slower, but it's still relatively fast. You can actually put a little lip in front. So if you did like 2 blocks right here, the van won't be able to drive over it.
Oh, that's kind of clever. Or you could just add some cobwebs periodically.
Okay, Satan. All right. Sure, yeah, we can do cobwebs too.
That's cobwebs
that's
we got?
Just 34. Horrible.
I mean, we might as well put them to use somewhere, right?
Might as well. Did you ever play Sethbling's 15 Seconds map?
I did, yeah.
Back in the day?
Long time ago.
Do you remember the cobweb level and the Soul Sand levels on that?
Not entirely, no.
I lost way too many hours of my life to those levels.
The no soliciting signs are going back up.
That seems good right there. That seems pretty good. I like that. That's diabolical.
he likes a good
and
diabolical.
Then we just have a tightrope shortcut over it.
All right, so this should be boom and boom. Game? Game? Are you there? Game? Come back to me?
Why you have to be mad?
He's only game.
It's only game.
Alright, so in here...
okay.
The importer is to the left.
Are you much of a sports guy, Zine?
Not a lot, no.
Okay.
I know you feel much stronger about it in general than I do.
You big sports ball guy, Pete?
I do like the NFL.
Oh,
I was wondering if you decided for the return of it is all.
The NFL is what I did watch when I watched sports, but I haven't had time to pay attention to sports for a good long while.
Who is the best sports baller in the NFL? Now, is Tom Brady playing again?
Tom Brady still. Yep.
Okay.
Still doesn't look a day over 25.
He looks much better now than he did in his like recruitment picks when he was like way younger. It's really weird. Like how has he improved himself with age?
I want to do
that.
Visual appearance.
Yeah, he just looks better, and also I think he's in better shape now than even when he was. It looks like from the photos.
That's the roids.
No athletes take steroids.
Coat, Zine.
What? What are you yelling at me over? What did I do?
We need Zine on Bleacher Report stat. This information needs to be known.
My athlete wouldn't take steroids.
Uh-huh.
That's for baseballers.
It's like my footballer would never fall down.
I'm kidding. That's not the entire MLB. That's just the Astros.
Yeah. Ooh, snapsy dapsy.
Snapsy dapsy.
Snapsy dapsy indeed, my friend.
This is pain. This is pain here. Oh boy. Oh God, you ate. Oh no. I don't know. Is the shortcut worth taking?
So the question is,
I should have let you design the entire course. What am I doing?
I've created a terrible thing.
Can I make it so that it crafts?
I tried to shift so I could do this slower, but I don't think that's the play.
Maybe it needs an advanced one.
God. Oh, God. Okay, it's got to be slightly less bad than that. Holy heck. Yeah, I'm going to add width.
I don't want to give her performance anxiety, so I don't want to watch you doing it, but it sounds hilarious.
I'm adding a little bit of width here to make life slightly easier because this is oof.
And then crafting upgrade there.
Make it out of ice.
What, the tightrope out of ice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. I forgot tightrope walkers are supposed to run across the tightrope. Yeah, I missed that part.
So now, does that just mean that it auto-crafts if it needs it?
Okay. Maybe this is slightly more doable.
Brrr. Machine go burr.
Okay, it's still slightly tricky. But yep, it's doable at least. Okay, I need to add more obstacles to make it like...
Yep, cool.
Bad.
This is slow AF. I've sped you up. Why are you so slow? Also, I need the muffling upgrade. Please. Sound. Muffling.
Is there any block in the mod pack that would look like a propulsion underneath it? Like a jet taking off almost?
Oh, there's jetpacks.
Jetpacks, but like I'm talking about like a placed block that can make a block above it look like it's taking off almost, like that exhaust at the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see one.
What if I did this instead? Let's clear that and see if we can do. What if I did that? How would I tell it?
Okay.
To make 64 of these, though.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun.
Oh, that works.
I'm glad this has brought out the evil side of you that you obviously adore so kindly.
Okay.
Well, I want to make it so like it's because if you just go on the soul sand, it's going to be faster than having to navigate the tightrope. So I really have to make it punishing to end up in the soul sand, you know? So that's my goal, is punishment when you're in the soul sand.
That's the goal, punishment.
That's a weird goal, but I mean, I guess.
I don't know about you. When I hit a racetrack, I'm looking to be dominated personally.
Oh, there we go. I made it. Why didn't the vector pads hit me there? What was that?
What?
Oh, I just heard like noises.
I was saying I.
Oh, it just like came through in a way.
Balls!
Oh no.
Okay. My life for ire.
I think this is a good, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh God, it's my first day commentating, sorry. A good contradiction between the two sides, because the Green Hills side is more about, the course itself is very quick, but there's shortcuts to make it faster, Just like you either run the course at standard speed or you go faster. This side from what you're building it as kind of like the shortcut is just running the course normally, or you're going to go slower.
This is weird. The vector plates are like not working on this Soul Sand. I think, yeah, you can just drive over vector plates on the Soul Sand.
Green vector plates are hardly anything, to be
honest. Oh, really? So I need to do reds, basically?
Yeah,
yellows probably.
Yellows or reds. Reds will launch you very far back. Yellows will prevent you from moving forward.
Okay, reds it is.
Yeah, because like in a green, if I'm walking, I can just walk over. If I hit a red, then yeah, you get sent.
He sends it.
I think getting sent is good.
Are you silly? I'm still gonna send it.
I was just wondering if there was like a block height issue when it came to these on Soul Sand, but we'll see. It might actually be. Oh, no, that won't let you through. But it doesn't send you back because Soul Sand, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't actually send you back.
Is it not sending you back because you have nowhere to, like, back to go, though?
No, but I think, like, let's say I hit this, will it...
You're hitting the lower one. So you're kind of wedged at the moment.
Okay, I'll switch the top one here to red and see what happens.
Because it should send you back.
Let's see. Nope.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Soul Sand, I guess it doesn't do it.
It's just holding W is the problem.
No, because over there it was definitely. I guess I could do fans. Fans might be a better choice than on Soul Sand. Maybe I'll do that.
Actually, no. I think the behavior is standard because I'm pretty sure soon as your entity gets off of a vector plate, you can immediately cancel out the velocity. That's why, like, if a vector plate's in the air and it flings you backward, like, it'll actually fling you because you're not on the ground. You can't cancel the backwards velocity.
Okay.
So I guess because you're not elevating the pads and you're not above the ground, that you're just kind of hitting a wall, essentially.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like there needs to be more meanness over here. Is there a way to make cobwebs? Maybe I should just reintroduce cobwebs. Oh, you can make cobwebs. That's great.
That's great.
Wonderful. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Take for muffling, isn't it 4? It's just 1.
Oop.
Zane, if you have a second, do you want to see how the rings are done?
Sure. Give me just a second here.
Zane, are you doing any course stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's carrying the series as he does, so that we can do the course stuff. Those cobwebs you're crafting, Jordan, that's Zine in the basement right now working on them.
Did you need me to?
It is, yes.
Did you need me
weaving them by hand?
He's on his little.
The cobwebs take mana infused
yarn
string,
wheel.
which sucks. Do we have more?
We have a lot of hemp, don't we?
Some.
I can get more.
What cobweb uses hemp?
No, the string. You can make string with hemp, right?
Yeah, but the cobwebs use mana infused string.
Oh, right, yeah. Which I thought we had a lot of because we had to do. Yeah, we have a lot of that.
2.6 thousand. Yeah.
I mean, I don't need that many cobwebs, man.
I don't know how many cobwebs you need. I'm in production mode, man. Like I'm like, oh man, I gotta get you more. That's not nearly enough to make him happy.
Let me just put 2,000 cobwebs in the course. Even I'm not that evil. Even though everyone is like, wow, Jardon, you're really evil here. I'm not that evil.
He's that evil.
I cap it at like 200 cobwebs instead of.
Don't let him fool you. He's that evil.
Wow. Wait, I don't want to. I go that way.
So 4 4. Yeah.
Oh God. No. Oh God, Jesus. Oh God, I'm through. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems good. That's good. I think this is 2 obstacles, and they're good.
All right.
And painful, but also good.
Good.
But yeah, that pain is fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You're into that.
Life is pain.
All right. I feel like at least I've contributed a little bit now. Well, even if I get on next time on Friday and it's done and ready to go.
All right. Sorry. What was it? I apologize.
I mean, you're acting like I won't just, if I do any more of this side of it, I won't be just taking more soul sand and cobwebs and turning that into the entire other half of the course.
What the heck happened
here? That'll be because of you.
I made an obstacle.
Oy vey.
It's actually not that bad.
Why do you sound like a disappointed parent?
Well, yeah.
What happened here?
What did you want to show me, Pete?
Oh, I'll show you.
Placing the rings.
Yeah. So go down right here in the middle of the base, and then just run at that wall.
Whoa! What is that?
I didn't make it all the way.
Whoa, Jordan that's did. So cool. Is that just from the fan?
So much better than I am.
That's just from the fan, yeah.
That's so sick.
Are you flying? Is that what's happening?
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, how come you're missing? Wait, what? Wait, get in the car. Get in the van. Get in the van.
Let me try to do it in the car.
Oh, you've been
wrong one. Okay.
Just hold sprint.
Which one did you want, Jordan? How many cars did you need?
4 right now.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's so cool. That's
nice.
So cool.
Yeah, that's sick. Okay, cool. I was hoping it wasn't like a different velocity per player, which would make sense at all, but I'm glad that it worked for both of you.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
You have done such an awesome job.
Thank you.
You're so pretty.
Well, that's just the glowing of the rings in my eyes, but I appreciate that.
If you have glowing...
I can't help but notice that immediately after we took care of the one range art stuff, you've already put the no soliciting signs back up.
Well, no, I saw a plague doctor showed up, and I was like, no. And so I slapped it down because there was a plague doctor over here. Yeah, in fact, he's still here.
Guys, I'm so sorry. My food is arriving. Because we've gone over budget on the time, and so.
All right, well,
I'm sorry to be that guy.
We want to thank our sponsor, MC Pro Hosting, providing the server that Pete is so pretty on. If you have a friend that should be pretty on a server, then be sure to check out the link in the description. You can save 25% off on your first month, and you help support us in what we do, and we appreciate that. Also, don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed, and throw down some comments, and we always appreciate that. Thank you for engaging. And, of course, we are here live. You can see as it happens, twitch.tv/Zine, twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles, and twitch.tv/Pizza Hut. Throw a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, and there's a lot more that happens outside of the videos. So thank you very much, and thank you. Anything for you guys?
You got it.
Something that your accountant is going to be hearing about?
Yep, pretty much. All right, bye, guys.